How many men use straight edge razors to give yourself a lineup? I haven't used one in about a year and a half. I got a little nick right there. I got one over here as well. I'm trying to be more masculine and manly and do my own lineups with a straight edge, but I'm feeling a little rusty, which is not something you want to hear when using a blade against your face. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out 5 Senses by House of Dastan. I'm running through the entire collection. I have not smelled any of the fragrances as long as they're sealed, so I have a couple more to try out, but 5 Senses will be the fragrance that I'll be unboxing today. I haven't even looked up the notes of this particular fragrance, so let's roll my fucking music so we can check out 5 Senses and see if it can play with the other 2 gems within the house, which is Game of Joy and one of my favorites, You. Not You, but the fragrance is called You. Good morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, 𝗙𝗔𝗿. Shout out to House of Dastan for sponsoring today's video and sending me the fragrances for me to check out. House of Dastan, 5 Senses. There are no notes on the back of this fragrance, but I am curious to see what it smells like. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the competitors in this house that have caught the attention of most people, including myself, is Game of Joy, which is the mango-centric scent profile, and You, which is that white chocolatey essence one. That one, for me, off of my skin, just my speed. Game of Joy is definitely the most popular one with a very prominent mango note, but something about that delectable white chocolate energy based on my taste and my gourmand fan, and I like warmer weather fragrances. That one suited my flow a little bit more, but I haven't looked up the notes of 5 Senses, and I don't know, for some reason 5 Senses, every time I keep saying the name, it reminds me of a Boyz II Men song, or is that 5 Seasons of Loneliness? Whatever. Alright, so I pulled up the notes, and the notes are as follows. It opens up with benzoin, vanilla, tonka bean, and tobacco leaf, followed by apricot, pink pepper, cardamom, amber, and orchanox. Then we got guaiac wood, sandalwood, patchouli, geranium, davana, lime, moss, and oud. So it's got tobacco in it. Hopeful. Alright, let's go ahead and unbox this puppy. We crack it open like so. I like to be very cautious because I will drop these joints. Little open box here. Boom, cool presentation. You know where they go, everyone? Ooh, I got that. Ooh, you wish you could have seen that shot. Here's what the bottle looks like. It's a green tone, so it reminds me a little bit of the Light Breeze fragrance of House of Dastan, which for me is kind of just the most generic fragrance within the lineup. It's very easy, summertime, very light, not one that captivated my attention like the 2 previous ones I mentioned. Boom, got the test strip on decky, and let's go right into this fragrance. Let's see what type of vibe we're getting. Let's see if we get any tobacco out of this fragrance, and hope we find a new gem to compete with the other 2 fragrances. So House of Dastan, 5 Senses, here we go. Okay. Wow, I'm not picking up a ton of tobacco, but there's a sweet vibe in here with a little bit of a lemony sorbet energy here. There's a sweet candied essence in here that is like, fuck yeah. I think I feel them coming. Sweet, peppery, candied, green, oily. This smells really nice. Wow, really fucking nice. Hold on. I'm gonna have to roll up the sleeves on this one. I'm gonna have to go directly on skin because this is on test strip. It's a whole vibe. I don't know, doggy. This shit smells kind of lit. Let's go ahead. Let me let this dry out a second. Oof. Ooh, I think You has a contender. Oh, ooh. Sweet, red, Play-Doh. I get the tobacco. There's a earthy component here. Almost soily, nutty, sweet, candied, ambery. Ooh, what? Doggy. Yeah. Oh my God. It's a little light though. I'm not gonna front. It seems a little bit skin scenty. I don't feel it like a huge sillage bubble, other than the fact when I really sprayed it upon the opening, obviously the scent particle is gonna be lingering all over the air. It doesn't feel like it's a powerhouse performer as of yet. It's only been a couple of sprays, but the scent profile itself is beautiful. Ooh, I'm getting a little dirt, almost patchouli-ish. I'm getting the wet tobacco finally coming up. So it's at end of opening into that midsection where you're starting to pick more up of the tobacco. On the opening, it's more of a sweet, Play-Doh, green bergamot-ish, like citrus blend with a little bit of a dry amber. Playful, sexy, versatile. Hey, I like this one. Shit, I might like this one more than You. It's peppy, it's not complicated, it's very fun and playful. I wouldn't put this into like a, oh my God, blew my nuts off, but it's got the vibe of hybriding niche and designer. Mass appeal energy. Many people will find this a very appealing scent profile, but don't find it in the most, I guess, artistic manner, which How many fucking people dig for that? I do sometimes in this, as far as thinking of the overall perception and people wanting that mass appeal flow. Yeah, this is a whole fucking vibe. It's gonna be a really strong battle between this and you fighting for first place, and then Game of Joy being like second or third. The way that this smells on the skin right now, bro, sweet, candied, tobacco, a little dirty, slightly wet. Oh, I need to let this dry down. This is really fucking nice, like really nice. Fuck. Alright, yo, the kid's back. It's at full dry down right now. The air around that's been lingering while I've been just doing little things here and there, it's a fucking vibe. Like, as far as versatility is concerned, mass appeal, date night, going out to party, the fragrance seems to be really like playful and energetic and sweet, yet bright, yet having depth with that tobacco and that dry amber essence with that little bit of a greenery oiliness is beautiful. And that red Play-Doh-ish kind of vibe that adds this fun sweetness to the overall fragrance. And I'm just like, I'm enjoying the shit out of this fragrance so far. Now, the fragrance, if I have any con as of now, granted, it hasn't been a full day wear, so I'm prejudging the fragrance's performance. It does seem to be a little bit on the lighter performing side. 𝗙𝗏𝗏 is halfway decent. The scent doesn't seem to be exploding off of the skin, but I've only done it a couple of sprays on the forearm. I haven't gotten a full wear, so I'm just giving you first impressions of my thoughts of the fragrance on opening and dry down, but it hasn't been a full day wear with full application. But, although it seems a little bit on the lighter side off of my skin, which is not uncommon, the scent profile, the DNA of the scent, super playful, very fun, uncomplicatedly delicious, and in the grand scheme of the House of Dastan fragrances, bro, I might have to put this one slightly above you. So I would say 5 Senses right now would be my number 1 in the house, with you number 2 and Game of Joy as number 3. Game of Joy has an incredible mango, and I know most people, if not the majority of the people that have smelled these fragrances, lean towards that one. I get it 100%. This, on my skin, is so playful, is so fun, is extraordinarily versatile. I like what this does. I like the overall idea of mass appeal with a little bit of a niche quality. It's got some body. It's got a little bit of darkness to the overall light, sweet perception of this fragrance. Very fucking fun, very playful. Doesn't necessarily remind me of anything that I have smelled or that I have in my collection. It can be a mix of things based on the notes, but I can't pinpoint it directly as an interpretation or a, oh, this is kind of like, at least not something that I own. It could be, I don't know. But as far as smell is concerned, very playful. It's a fun fucking vibe. Uncomplicated. Maybe a little bit of a fuckboy energy. You guys can tell from the previous videos that in thinking of the grand scheme of things as far as popularity and what other people are going to feel and smell when you're coming to them with this kind of overwhelming scent profile, is no matter what the fuck you're wearing, if they like it, they're gonna compliment you, hopefully, and if they don't, they're just not gonna rock with you at all. So uncomplicatedly handsome, very nicely done off the skin. Seems a little bit on the lighter, and I don't know what the performance is right now, but it does seem, you know, moderate, not crazy. But scent DNA, 5 Senses right now would be my favorite from the house currently, with a strong number 2 as you, and number 3 would be Game of Joy. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. I'll put a link in the description if you guys are interested in this. This is a very, very surprising DNA. This is more shit coming off of this. I'm at full dry down, and I feel like it's still evolving into something else. Like there's more earthiness and soily and granular, like there's cardamomic energy coming off the scent. There's a little bit of like this coriander background. You still got that This is fun as shit. All right, well, scent of the day right now, because I was gonna be testing out other scents, but I mean, truly, like, it's really fucking fun. A blast. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. I'll put a link in the description. Let me know if you smelled this, sampled it, went to Scent Explorer and got to smell it. Let me know in the comments below. This is number 1 so far. Oh yeah, money. Simple. Actually, more fuckboy. There's more fuckboy energy coming off here. And almost like an underlying watery, wet watermelon-ish kind of vibe. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is. Biggest in the game. If I look like I'm shocked, I'm shocked. I didn't expect this at all. Fuck. Smooches.
Fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.